Okay, let me know once you see my
அறிவு
screen.
அற்றம் காக்கும் கருவி செருவார்க்கும் உள் அழிக்கல் ஆகா அரண்.
Can you guys see my screen? Can you hear the audio?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to talk about, first of all, thank you, Muruganandam, for giving me this opportunity in a short period of time. Yes. So basically, I'm going to talk about one of the website which I have developed along with my couple of colleagues and friends. So this website link I'm going to talk about is tamilneram.github.io. In your PC or computers, if you now go to this link. Maybe I'll post this in the chat window as well for your quick thing.
சென்ற இடத்தால் செலவிடா தீது ஒரி நன்றின் பால் உய்ப்பது அறிவு.
Okay. So in this website, what I have done is this website that you see here is mostly in Tamil. So it's purely about Tamil. It talks about Tamil Neram. Neram means time. So as per
Manish,
yes.
sorry to interrupt. We could not see the website. We are seeing the Teams window. Are you showing the?
1 second. Shared. I will stop and share again. Share the entire desktop. 1 second.
Yeah. Yes, we could able to see it now.
I'll stop and share again because I need to include the sound.
Okay, sure.
எப்பொருள் யார் யார்வாய் கேட்டு அப்பொருள் மெய்ப்பொருள் காண்பது அறிவு.
Okay, so this page tamilnadu.io, I have pinged in the chat window as well. So once you visit this page, you see every information that you see, everything is in Tamil. And I'll quickly talk about this website, what this is, and what we have done here. So along with me and my set of people who developed and contributed to this. So this is actually the time, date and time as per Tamil government records. So it is referred as Thiruvallur Aandu, which is the year where on which we predicted Thiruvallur's year, on his birthday, like birth year. So which is actually 31 years from
எண் பொருளவாகச் செலச் சொல்லி தான் பிறர்வாய் நுண்பொருள் காண்பது அறிவு.
Yes. So you add 31 years to the existing, our English calendar year, you will get this. And the date is actually 15 days offset from the day one. So today is 20th of this Tamil month. So it goes like this: month, date, year, and basically it also talks about time. So the second section that you see is the time. Tamil people divided both year as well as the time as 6 different major sections, like 6 major parts of a year, 6 minor parts of a day, like Nanpagal, Erpadu, Malai, Yamam, Vaigare, Kalai, like this. And we also have something called a Naligai and then Ganam, which is
உலகம் தழியது ஒட்பம் மலர்தலும் கூம்பலும் இல்லது அறிவு.
All right. So can you guys notice one thing? Can you hear the sound in from my system? Or if you are visiting to this link which I have shared on the chat window, you might also observe that there is an audio which is being played on this website for every 1 minute. Okay. The idea of this website is, for me, it was developed initially for the request that I am too lazy to read, Tirukural. So I wanted to automated way of learning this thing. Like I just have to go to this website. It will keep reading it for me. Okay. It starts reading from early morning, and within a day it reads out all the Tirukural. Okay. Now, what is this Tirukural, and why am I talking so much about this in here is, it is a common,
எவ்வது உறைவது உலகம்
by one of
உலகத்தொடு அவ்வது உறைவது
literature,
அறிவு.
and he has much of a variety of knowledge on several aspects of life and human beings, nature and everything. And this Tirukural, the literature work, has been translated in more than 35 known languages as of now, and there are more than 100 translations within English itself, like 100 people might have translated. But for known records, there are available 57 translations in English. So you can see these many translations are already done to different languages on those many authors. Now, what this Tirukural is all about is the way of life. So I can go on talking about this, but coming to the point, why am I talking about this Tirukural and Tamil time, everything in this, LabVIEW tips and tricks is, this is the website that I've shown to you is actually completely developed using LabVIEW NXG. Okay.
அறிவு உடையார்
This
ஆவது
audio,
அறிவார்
everything
அறிவு இலார்
is a
அஃது
HTML content,
அறி கல்லாதவர்.
like a set of files which are uploaded into the GitHub server, and it starts performing this service, right? Now, coming to LabVIEW, so first I will talk about GitHub. So if you go to this location, github.com/tamilneram, like /tamilneram.github.io, where you can actually see the source code. Okay, so I have uploaded the entire source code which is written in LabVIEW, so you can just see this file. Can you see the page which says GitHub website and the Tamilneram GitHub.io? Under that, this folder Neram, inside that what you have is actual source code, LabVIEW files, LabVIEW project, gcom file. So all of these actually you can open them in LabVIEW NXG. Okay, and the output of this project, when you build a project output, it is going to give build outputs which is actually set of HTML files. Okay, so these set of HTML files is what I have copied on the root as well, along with some static files. So the static files that you see is nothing but the Tirukural plus its MP3 sound. The audio that is getting played every 1 minute once is actually this MP3 files. It's all small MP3 files, and this together, the HTML content and this the static files are being automatically played on this page. So you can look at this code offline and then learn about this LabVIEW NXG, particularly about web module. So using LabVIEW NXG web module, I have developed this. Now coming to the question of LabVIEW support, Unicode support. So first Unicode support started in LabVIEW in the year 2010, around 2010 and 11. So around that time, one of our LabVIEW R&D person has put together a way to support Unicode. What is Unicode? Unicode is nothing but a way to support multiple languages other than English. So if you take by default ASCII, any programming language will support ASCII by default, but any programming language which says, hey, I support Unicode, what this means is which will also support other languages all around the world. It includes Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, Telugu, or German, French, French, Spanish, like to support all the languages in one programming language. Typically, this is required for the end user products that you develop. If UI needs to be in the end user's language, you need to have Unicode support. So actually, from in the LabVIEW INI file, if you add this token LabVIEW section under this configuration file, Unicode equal to true, and then you restart the LabVIEW, then you will be able to see and perform things like all this multilingual support and things like that. So the details of this document, I mean this Unicode support is very clearly given in this link. So I'll also share this link in the chat window for now. So just 1 second. Okay, so here it talks about how in Windows, what does that Unicode support means, how to enable them in LabVIEW, and what are the ways in which you enable this for the indicator controls, different types of UI elements, how to enable Unicode options and things like that. Comment, yeah. So this is me in the user group. If you come across my ID, you can find this. So myself, Anish, I'm First Indian LabVIEW CLA CTA. There are other certificates I hold. So the contribution that I've done is basically Unicode supports something called encoding, UTF-8, UTF-16, UTF-16LE and things like that. So different operating system. What this means to you is, different operating system supports different variants of this encoding when it comes to Unicode support. When you take Windows based applications, it needs all the information to be in UTF-16LE format so that it can show the content in the Unicode content in the UI. When it comes to Unix, Unix or Linux, like Mac OS, those kind of operating system supports UTF-8 format based Unicode support. So they are actually meaning they are different encoding formats of the same table. Like for example, if there is a number which represents a specific character, the same number is being translated to another number, either 3-byte number in UTF-8 or a 2-byte number in UTF-16. Or even of 4-byte number in UTF-16, but that translated number can actually show the actual font of that Unicode font. So that's what this encoding is all about. So I've added that support there. Now coming to the website. So this entire thing is actually sorry, my presentation is incomplete because I was quickly developing the content right away. Nevertheless, I will just quickly talk about this Unicode support in LabVIEW NXG. So the LabVIEW NXG that you see here, 1 second, supports everything directly in Unicode. So the framework itself is completely developed in LabVIEW NXG, and since it natively supports Unicode, so even the source code itself can contain the fonts, the information, everything in Tamil. So that's the biggest support. And in LabVIEW NXG, this web module is an amazing feature that everybody likes it. To be, frankly speaking, there are a lot of, requests came that this feature can be added to LabVIEW itself. People who are not aware of, there are 2 versions of LabVIEW that exist, LabVIEW and LabVIEW NXG. So LabVIEW NXG was very newly created one, and from there we added LabVIEW web module. So that is using that tool only I have developed this website, and that feature is requested to be added as part of the LabVIEW current gen. So that will be the next year's R&D has committed that they will move that feature to LabVIEW itself. So they are working on this. So if you take a look at the LabVIEW roadmap, you will find that LabVIEW NXG feature, that is web module feature, will be available in the LabVIEW. And talking about this Unicode support, without this, any application cannot be given to everybody in the world. So to present or to have an application to be translated and made available for other languages, this Unicode is very, very important. So please try to understand, one day or the other day you might have to develop and support multilingual application. So that time this will be very useful, and if you need any help or guidance in that aspect, please feel free to reach out to me. I can be the point of contact and help you out on that. So with this, I thank everyone for giving me an opportunity and to present about this in a short notice. Thank you. Any questions? Maybe I'm open to questions now. You can feel free to type in or ask over the audio. I'll stop sharing.